this is a guy who's really from childhood, you know, had to power through to get to this point. And I say once again, it's probably the most powerful story I've actually heard in esports. Crazy to come out and then actually sit on a stage like this when that was where you started. So yeah, for Kiaya, amazing journey to get here as well.
I can't even imagine what it means for players like this to have this journey and end up on stage playing an international tournament and proving himself.
I mean, Vietnam has had such a large player base as well that people kind of talk about during that like end of the 2010s era, and it just sucks that they went through that COVID period for a region that doesn't have.
Okay. Let's move on, guys. Now, genuinely, like, if I said something wrong, you know, I really meant no ill intent. You know, I really meant no ill intent. It's like, for me, in my mind, I'm gassing up this feature. You know, like that's my intent. It's like I would never like flame someone and put someone down for something. But I think like putting someone up for something is alright. No, I don't think that's bad, you know?
A bit on the aggression. I'm just looking to see if it's going to translate.
I have a question for you two, actually, because
all right.
Vietnam actually used to be one of the number one bloodiest regions. They've actually been overtaken now. Do you know which region has overtaken them? Any guesses? No?
LEC?
It's actually Europe.
Oh. Boom.
Really?
Alright, that's cool, Mephisto.
It's crazy to think about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, because the last thing I want to do is like, you know, be mean to someone, you know? That's really not what I want to do, you know?
But they don't scream just like full-on 5v5 burger flips 24/7.
Well, I think a lot came down to the classic, like, here's 3 jungle camp clears into flip or just gank a lane, whatever, that Malrong really introduced. But yeah, so a lot of that early bloodiness. But, you know, Vietnam, they're coming straight after. They're really not far behind. So it's not to downplay what we're going to see here, because we can really expect high-octane gameplay. Do I expect it from the first clear? No, not actually. I think because of Levi, that will come through when you finally get, like, that second clear, third clear. That's where you're looking to create chaos, specifically if you have KT on a facilitator.
And you were talking about the bloodiness of Europe, and for me, I feel like as a region, we came back to maybe finding new picks in the EMEA region, finding some new picks that can bring this bloodiness that was missing for the past years. And when I look at a region like the VCS,
honestly, fuck Twitter, man. Twitter is such a hole, such a hole in society, dude. It's just Twitter is not real, dude.
Sometimes GAM will literally do that. They will lose.
Bro, it's such a hole.
As soon as the death timers are on and they're running through, they're just running straight into it because they had a favorable reset timer with home guards. So I don't know, they're crazy.
Well, yeah, the draft picks and the playstyle. I think they're also like, at times in the previous international tournaments, the cheesiest, and I don't say that in a derogatory way, as in like I love when people have unique strategies. They were one of the best regions at kind of abusing the best of one format back in the day, where like if I just get this one upset, this is
honestly, I'm learning to love this Mark Z sweater. This Mark Z sweater, I'm learning to love it. And it's a juicer.
In the tank, or they can just try and play more standard. You know, put them off kilter game 1, and then.
You know what it reminds me of? You know, like Pokemon cards, Generation 1, when they were like glittery and shit. It's got that glitter, you know.
Ban the picks that got you into this situation, and then let some of the prior picks on the side. I think it's going to be interesting to see their approach.
I think GAM is really easy to kind of stylize like this, because you quite often just have style scaling AD carry instead. On a facility.
Yeah, it's a good time.
In that regard, you know, KT
very true.
They can play him with one control mage's carry if they're looking for it, but quite often it is to play around Levi, and Levi will often be on a carry. He played a lot of Wukong, played some Kindred too, some of these carries. He has been a facilitator at points at 2, but it's not when GAM's been looking their best. And then Kiaya up towards that top lane, honest bruiser, soft carry. That's pretty much GAM that you can expect at their best. But I assume you can run through Golden Guardians better than I.
Yeah, sure. But I was going to say real quickly on the Levi side as well. We've seen the Nidalee as like one of the 2 big junglers that was banned out. Kha'Zix is something we have yet to see with the isolation changes that hopefully does speak to.
Can we get much higher?
And stuff like that. There's a chance that he could be the one to break that out finally from the tournament.
Well, we'll see how it plays out, because that's all for us here. The teams are ready. Let's see what happens when Golden Guardians from the LCS and VCS's GAM clash on the stage.
I like that you guys back me up with the so high. Appreciate it. Lots of love to you. Honestly, my gym session, honestly, my schedule was so good. I woke up at 10. I shaved, washed my face. Washed my face, shaved, took a big dump. Vibes only. Went to the gym.
It's time for the LCS. LCS and BCS to take the stage. Please welcome Golden Guardians and GAM Esports! Fight for your right. Fight for your right. Fight for your right. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your fight. Fight for your right.
GAM isn't Gigabyte Marines? Bro, Gigabyte Marines was a turbo name. Alright, Gory. Yamato, your predictions? I think Golden Guardians is gonna win, guys. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna laugh if I'm wrong. So, win-win.
Joined at the desk by the one and Ozzy, only Plasm Razzle.
How you doing?
To the caster desk, dude. Golden Guardians taking on GAM. I love the hype. I love the hats. The FU cap sending message. Now I want to see GG stepping up their very first international appearance ever.
Yeah, I mean, how are you feeling? This has the potential of being the most explosive.
Yamato sleeping with Dom.
First stage.
I completely agree. And I think not only
what the fuck did you guys send me now?
I got it. You should sleep with Yamato. I would. Bro, are you kidding me? Yamato? Sleeping with fucking Yamato? Hell no. He's the last person in the sec. Yamato would just emasculate you from like hell no. Just hell no. That's all I'm saying. Out of every Yamato would emasculate you so hard. Dominator. I got it. You should sleep with Yamato. I would.
Nah, man, I didn't want to fucking have this in my brain, dude.
What I do like
fuck that shit, dude.
We saw yesterday DFM.
Guys, listen to this noise.
Who was good early, who was good late. It ended up being a little bit of chaos because what you are able to succeed with in your home doesn't always translate onto this. So will GG be able to have that strong lead? Will they be able to generate those?
Ride the bull, baby.
We're into draft. Are you expecting any shenanigans afoot? Because we haven't seen too much crazy things.
First things first, the Lucian Nami is something.
Cannon blue side ban.
71% win rate from the
Cannon blue side ban, baby.
Their most successful bot lane.
I'm gonna show you guys the bans.
Really successful on that one.
You guys have to subscribe to see the bans, guys. I'm gonna block them. Subscribe for bans.
And also, if you look towards Kiaya, he should just be focused on the pick ban. 100% win rate on his Fiora, 80% win rate on his Jax. He is the carry god within the region, and now that's what Licorice has to deal with.
Yeah, but bro, you have to put a number.
All right. DoorDash.
15 of them.
Holy shit, man. Did you guys know that Licorice made a song called Somebody That I Used to Know?
So those bot laners hit pretty hard. I do like the Lucian ban, Stix and Huhi. In my opinion, probably the best Lucian army in the LCS, at least in terms of the success that they generated. Get that out the pool, get
Yeah, Zami boy. Thank you very much for the subscription. You've unlocked all the bans.
It's a skill thing. So when it goes further onto the tournament, if Golden Guardians are able to do well, then you have a question of whether they can kind of
Zeri. Jinx is out. Rakan is out. Lucian is out. I like the Zeri first pick. Let's see if they're gonna deny the Lulu or if they have something else in mind.
Only 4 wins, so most played, but not the most successful, at least in the LCS.
Yeah, not the most successful strategy. A lot of the times you want to pair it up with a Lulu and
Nautilus, okay. Nautilus flex on red side will be very powerful. We've only seen it the blue side so far. Tristana, okay. Tristana, I like that.
He wants to work with River a lot throughout the game. So this
it's like already Gigabyte Marines haven't revealed their hand at all.
How many Tristana games Style has played this year?
Ooh, 0, educate me. 0.
Okay. I'm not a fan of picking Viego here with Lulu support. I think it becomes worse. If I'm playing Viego, I want the juicers on my team because maybe with what's showing, maybe they go for a Renata. Maybe they go for Renata. Because either you're playing Renata into Nautilus mid, or you're playing Renata into Tristana lanes, and they're going to play all-in champs no matter what. So I think Renata is very high value here. I think it's very important for red side to ban Renata.
Listen, Rez, come on. We never talk hovers. I
love the hover. If it's a juicy hover, I'm a fan of it.
To be fair, though, I think we actually did see Carthus hover yesterday, day before yesterday as well.
Bro, I would have loved it. I would have loved it. Alright, we still know nothing. We still know nothing about Red Side's hand. But I think really they should be banning Renata. They've got some juices here on Red Side. I don't know if you guys saw Selfmade's tweet, but my man said the most two OP champions on mid right now is a support and an AD carry. Gragas is a pretty decent jungler too, guys. I think Gragas jungle is pretty decent too. I said the other day that I don't like Gragas jungle, but I was wrong, I think. And an alcoholic, yeah. Which is basically a bot laner. Am I right? Renata is really big here still. Either you're playing Renata into Nautilus lane or Tristana lane, right? Or if they are that crazy, they send Tristana top and Nautilus mid, and then they counter bot with like Soraka and Renata, then they're just too good. And Gigabyte Marines deserve a win. Alistar ban. Okay. This...
Do you want a spoiler alert? Please do. So, most played champion for Xin has been Nautilus. 12 games, 10 wins.
I think the best thing that you can do maybe is just to pick top on 4. Maybe pick Renata yourself here. No, it's not good. The enemy Soraka is already quite strong. But Renata is turbo here for blue side. I wonder if Huhi is gonna recognize that. I think you just pick top here. Okay, so they're happy to play Tristana into Ahri. That's the conclusion here. I think that Xayah value is not so high here, so I'm not too big of a fan of the pivot. Oh, Poppy. This is Poppy support. Poppy support, very likely here. Because Poppy blind, I don't think you can Poppy blind top. Like, you're gonna get Gwen or something like this, you're gonna have a hard time. Wow. This is Poppy top then. Here, honestly, you can play Darius, you can play Gwen. There we go. It's gonna be Gragas jungle, Nautilus support together with Xayah, Tristana mid, and then Gwen top. I don't like the Poppy blind, but Poppy did get buffed, and I have to admit that my information on Poppy is not gonna be that crazy. Could be that set goes top 2, but I just know who here, right? And he prefers the set. Yeah, I think here, I don't know how good Kiaya is, but I think this is a 1v9 Gwen game. What are you feeling, Gaetano? You're still with us? I think set top is better than Poppy top here. But then again, Poppy bot is kind of useless. So it's tricky. I think set is good into Nautilus support. You can't queue in ever. Zeri set should be stronger bot. But I think Poppy's purpose here is kind of weird. No cap, Poppy can win this lane if you can fight like a madman and go Divine Sunderer. Okay, that's interesting. Honestly, my rule for Gwen is if she can lane, she can 1v9. There's very few champions that naturally are good into her. Why no Braum though? They didn't go Braum because there is a slight chance that the enemy can pick a different support. Since when are we doubting Licorice? Honestly, ever since he released somebody that I used to know, like, we need to put some respect on his name. GG Zeri comp? This isn't like the biggest Zeri comp. Gwen, for me, is the modern Kassadin. Everything people believe about Kassadin is true about Gwen. But it's even better because she's a top laner. Gwen with items cannot break Gwen with items. It's like, what champions are good against her naturally in the game? It's like Braum can be fine. Rakan can be fine. In terms of mid laners, it's like very hard to find a good mid laner. Thank you very much, Noya Senpai, for the 1 bit. If Gwen, like, Gwen has counters in lane. That's always, when I always have this conversation, it's like, oh, you can pick Jax into Gwen. Yeah, you can pick champions into Gwen. But if she has a good matchup, Gwen is broken. But you can counter her, right? So I wouldn't want to play Gwen against, for example, I don't know, Cannon. Like, you can play Gragas into it. You can play the all-in champs, right? It's like there's a lot of top lane champs that counter Gwen. But in terms of Gwen, in terms of the gameplay, right? That is the main idea, right? In terms of what she becomes if she can farm and scale, this is what everyone believes of Kassadin. But it's less true about Kassadin than it is about Gwen, because Gwen has a lot less natural counters within the game, because she's just a modern champ, right? If she gets items, broken. Like her W is an ultimate, let's be honest. Her W is an ultimate, her passive is an ultimate. It's like, this champion is crazy. Kassadin scales to 16 and then his Nexus explodes, yes. And the problematic part for Kassadin as well is that he's mid. He's the most central part of the game. Thank you very much, Dr. Boom Jr. Let's hop into the call with the homies.
And I don't know if I like the Viego for River.
Hello,
I feel like he's more
boys.
of like a enabler.
Oh, what's up, Yamato?
Hey, yo, treats. You're hopping in to scout your enemies, huh?
Yeah,
Golden Guardian research.
The who he sets already noted down, yeah, gotcha.
I don't know what to think about the Poppy blind. Maybe Poppy blind, maybe Poppy's just broken. We'll find out. But I thought Gwen is turbo.
That much.
Gwen is so turbo here.
We're copying our thoughts, yeah.
Yeah. Either Poppy is the best champion in the game, or is the draft is really bad.
I had a cringe. You just like watch our stream and then you just say the same thing, but you know, it is what it is.
Okay. I heard that you don't want to fuck me, dude. Hypothetically. That's very rude.
No, I said it'd be too emasculating. They said, out of the sack, would you fuck Yamato? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like I would feel like a little bitch fucking Yamato. Like, I don't know if I could handle it.
Wow. Got the same DNA from the sack.
He's just a hater.
Just think the same.
Yeah, I guess I'm just a hater, bro. My bad, bro. My bad. Bro, this lane does not look good. Top, I don't know. Is there dive coming? Top? Yeah, I mean, he's just dead.
Hey guys.
Levi should flash E.
Yo, Jack.
Yeah, flash right. Yeah, good, very good.
Exactly.
I don't even think he has W, no? Doesn't have W. I think that's double kill.
Have w, but you can't predict.
TP time, my friends.
Oh,
no, we're gonna lose the GAM! We're gonna lose the Gigabyte Marines!
Oh my god, wait, what? Okay, let's go!
Respect.
Okay, Kati.
Oh, the shit. The jet lag.
That's crazy, actually.
I think it's food, honestly, Yamato.
I'm having flashbacks.
That's so
I think it's
fucking
beans
crazy.
on toast.
Oh, the shit. Sucking beans.
I mean, I would legit...
Such a bad combo.
Like, I would legit stay bot and let Shaya catch mid. Like, fucking recall and go mid. I mean, you got it, right? Anyway.
No,
like come on,
we didn't
you got it. Tristana is full conditions, she gets the bot.
Wait, who are we talking about here?
No, you're right, Jizu. You're right, Jizu. I agree with Jizu.
Like, they ruined everything. They lost one way mid, Charlotte 3 ways.
It's an AD carry thing, by the way. They don't think like that. They just think my bot wave. Like, they don't look at the map. It's just like, look at bot.
Usually if I'm the mid, I call it actually, because they
but that's what I mean. The mid laners are the ones calling it, and it's correct.
Yeah. I mean, we are used to swap mid and top for waves, so...
We actually had a meme in Fnatic about Alfari that he could only fight around top lane. Like if he took a fight around bot side, he would just run it down.
Dude, there's no W here or anything.
What's happening on this dive, man?
I don't know.
I think Licorice called for that one. The diving
they changed the runes now, because when I looked, when I was on stream before watching you guys, the runes were like, it was inspiration or whatever, and now they actually put the keystone.
Yeah, Riot said publicly that they fucked up, or something was wrong in the system.
I was like, why are they showing that someone has inspiration on support? I was like, well, like, what does it say?
I thought they wanted to bait people to go on the LoL esports site, you know? To just farm engagement, because the runes are there.
Bro, ain't no one been on that site. That site's
dead.
Bro, I have it running in the back to get some fucking emotes and shit.
Dude, you're that desperate? God damn, bro. Those desperate times in the sack. So, fuck.
I want to keep them capped. I have every emote in the game.
What the fuck? You're collecting emotes out here, Yamato?
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right, man.
Yeah, when the aliens arrive, I'm gonna be the one capable of communicating with them, and you're gonna be there with your fucking tent, your fucking Timo face.
Was that straight from who he was? Wait, he was almost dead if the hook hit, I think.
Yeah.
They know Levi's here though, they saw him on the ward.
I felt it was a very strange pairing there, because they go Viego. I like Viego a lot less if you're already showing Zeri, because I thought they were just gonna drop Lulu there, you know? I think at that point it's just better to drop jungle, if you wanna go that route.
I agree, yeah. Yeah, jungle has more options, I feel like.
I was also surprised.
It's not like Sett is a power pick or something.
Like the moment they locked Xayah on 4, you know that Nautilus is going support. I thought Renata would be like monster this game.
Did he fail it? Oh,
yeah, he failed the field.
Don't talk on it. Just let it happen, bro. I can't.
How many games of Sett do you guys think he played in the last 3 weeks?
Maybe 2 max. No, I think
probably 170. The only champion he's playing.
I think he played 0 games.
I'm feeling 0
I
too.
think he's played some.
Unless he played against Nautilus in Scrim, he played 0 games.
They're just gonna send it bot or what? River 6 here actually though. He's really strong. Oh, that's unlucky. I have not seen any Sett recently. I think this champ is just kind of dead on support. It's like a Blitzcrank, but has like no late game, how you say it, pressure. Only early game.
I mean, he's just a Hui champion, man.
Is this a kill on top, by the way? Is this legal?
Boom.
Okay, close.
Like, Seri is one of the ADCs with the least kill pressure. Like, after 6 a little bit, I guess, but before 6, I don't know. It's such a weird pairing.
Yeah,
it's hard to force.
Like, if you had Xayah Sett, okay, Sett can flash in,
or like
CC, then use CC chain, or if you have Aphelios.
By the way, you saw what Poppy was buying? He bought Sorcerer's shoes for a second. I was like, what is it in the new meta over here?
Scorch gaming.
Holy shit.
Scorch is adaptive damage, no? That's physical if you... am I crazy?
I have no idea, but...
I think it's magic, no?
I need to check.
I'm checking too.
You checked them.
And bonus magic damage, so it should work, right?
Okay.
This looks
all
fine.
right,
This
North America?
Yeah, North America is coming out strong here.
Holy.
It's AD gap. Stix is a team player.
Mm-hmm.
That was so smart from Stixay. Ordinarily in that play, Stixay
Damn.
would be the one sole bot lane, and the response from GAM.
Can you say something, Jack? Your volume was kind of low for me.
Oh no, I just don't like the Sett Seri pairing.
No, like, okay, perfect. I just wanted to fix your volume.
I
heard what you said, but
okay.
All good now.
Yeah.
I thought that Gigabyte Marines, like I like the Gwen outcome, but I thought they're gonna 4th pick top to keep everything going, to screw with the bot matchup. But then they revealed that Nautilus is going bots, and I thought that like Renata value would be insane this game.
Yeah, Renata would be nice.
Exactly, and it's also just been overall the reason for Golden Guardians chipping at the lead.
Has Nautilus just become like the best champ in the video game now, or?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Nautilus. I think people just realized you could max E on the champion, and then...
Are they maxing E on sup as well?
Yo.
I think they're putting like 3 points.
Like, yeah, I guess it was like how most people did it after the changes. You just kind of see how much you're laning and how much you can use to push.
I think blue side is just a solution to the fact that support always gets kind of fucked on blue, unless you pick combo board lanes, which you can do on 2-3 and just send Nautilus mid like they did in the previous game.
Yeah, it's really good.
Because every game, like, support is getting fucked. Like, we saw it in the Mad series against whoever the fuck, where Nautilus banned 4-5 and blind picking support just becomes so fucking out.
Yeah, it's like if you want, like, if not is only sup, right, then you just go Braum on 3 or something, and it's really tricky. Top is looking rough, man. I think he's, like, almost dead again. Surely ult this as Kiaya, no? Like, what?
Yeah, wait, I'm surprised
wait,
he
why
was
don't
able
you
to
just click
walk
R
up.
and just chunk him to 10% and he's dead? I think.
Maybe he had no W on the months before.
But if you trade ult for ult, it's really good for
I mean, no way GAM should fight this. I feel like they should never fight.
Who he has ult flash? I think they should send this, no?
Wow, this is terrible from
yeah,
no,
I
mean GAM should not fight.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's still fine, still fine.
Yeah. But like, why would GAM ever fight this? It's so
Respect
obviously
to GAM.
losing.
That's a big respect. We take those.
Based. Yeah, we need all the help we can get. We'll take it.
As I'm looking at bot wave, I don't think that GG could re-enter bot, and Tristan can just push mid wave, and they lose so much for this Drake.
Hey, all I'm saying is, Cookie Lol, if you're watching this stream, don't get any ideas, all right?
But it wasn't the flash set, it was only the ult.
I'm just saying, like, the set is here, like, the set is in the game. It's the first time we've seen it in a while. Just let it ride.
It wasn't the Cookie Lol combo, though.
Yeah, that wasn't the Cookie Lol combo.
Wow.
This was just dry.
Yeah.
Like, how does Tristana enter this?
I mean,
He's just jumping in.
Look at the bot wave. Jesus, man. They can't re-enter bot. They have to commit all the way. They can't face check. And Ara needs to go mid. They could gain like a solid 500 gold here.
Happy who he's back.
He just ults and that's it. Like,
Yeah, he ults and dies.
Wait, why is Justin Timberlake with Golden Guardians?
Justin Timberlake?
In arrow.
Wait, why is he Justin Timberlake? I don't get it.
He looks like Justin Timberlake.
An arrow?
A little bit, man.
Bro, isn't an arrow like bald with a beard? Do we know the same Justin Timberlake?
Yes, imagine that Justin Timberlake bald with a beard.
I mean, I try to.
Just imagine he's completely different, you know, like just a completely different person.
Yeah,
Like,
this
W, right? Sounds fine.
6
Oh my god, 6 almost got one shot.
Well,
wanted to get hit by every feather.
For an NA. It's just a free win. Oh my god, 6A wants to bait.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been looking great for Golden Guardian
Get him.
from the 10 minutes point onwards, and how River and Huhi have been playing A.
This, what's it called? Wing the moon plate thing or whatever it's called? The set item. It's like the most useless item in the entire video.
Yeah, that's one of the worst items in the entire
cost
game.
efficiency is really in the dumpster for that one.
Yeah.
Levi didn't know you can E while you're inside of Poppy, even though she has W on.
Whoa, what? Do what? While you're where? Hold up.
No,
Yo.
stay for this way, man. Call Tristan.
Calm down, Cookie.
Get the Vans under. Come on, man.
Calm down, Dantes. You need to relax.
Go on the wave, man.
It's just looking brutal.
This
Get
is
the Vans
Rivers now.
under.
No.
Call.
I mean, look, this is I think what we were kind of anticipating from
Oh.
You just say calm down, that is XD.
Abs. I'm not a believer of how well does Poppy transition into the game with the Divine Thunderer if she got nothing out of lane?
I think she's gonna win everything now.
I feel like this inventory is probably the ugliest one of all time.
Is it? I think actually Divine into movement speed items, it's pretty OP. Or like Divine into...
I mean like this moment, right? Because he has a Sheen, Kindle Gem, Warhammer.
Yeah, but that's
Right
why,
now
that's
he's
why I said
mobile
you
fire,
should
yeah.
stay on the fucking wave, get Call Proctor, because he had...
Agreed, yeah.
And then he has Divine back. And
Yeah,
he's
true.
I mean, what do you actually
Just build
build?
one time.
What do you build after Divine in this game? Because you're like laning versus Gwen, so you need a fight. Like you probably need a.
Force of nature. That's what you build.
You definitely go. You
If
definitely
Frozen
need
Art
armor. I
works,
think
man.
you
I
will never
think
win
probably
side
this is
lane anyway.
a rare game where Randon's Omen is better.
Oh, see
No,
one
I
shot from mid.
No,
think
no.
Red
Gragas.
Rose is pretty good.
Cooldown is very OP on Poppy. You need Frozen Art. And also the passive against Gwen is not bad. And you are playing against 2 ADs, so it's perfect.
It's because Randon's value is pretty nuts this game.
Yeah, I don't think you go for like the full force of nature. I think you just probably sit on a Negatron, right? Just.
You cannot... to be fair, he should have a Negatron in his inventory already.
Yeah. True.
This is lane
But now it's too late. He's gonna lose now anyway. So I
Oh,
goes
Tab!
Mercs.
Oh my God, Mercs is terrible here.
Yeah.
I think Tabi is
Tab-
better,
I
yeah.
was Tabi is so OP against.
I mean,
Tristana,
bro, you're
so-
like, come on, man.
Okay,
Mercs,
now
like,
he's
what
going
do you-
Frozen Art second, no matter what.
Yeah.
He has to.
That is like 4-ish people. I do think the Dragon is throwing off the timing a little, but they were grouping. They were
I don't know,
GAM
bro.
scaling is still pretty decent this game, I think. But the
Yeah,
Ari
I mean, this-
are a bit strong.
This Trist is going to be useless for like.
Yeah, Triss
Yeah,
is
for
the most
30
useless champion in the game.
She's also
Yeah,
like,
Triss is gonna be so
it
useless
looks
for
like
so
she's
long.
buying shield bow, so she's gonna be useless even
No,
longer.
No, she's going BT.
No,
she's
she-
going Kraken BT.
I hope.
Yeah, she's going Kraken.
But BT, would you go BT this game? Isn't this just a
I mean,
Kraken
she's going
daily
Kraken
game?
BT. People just
You
go.
regardless want to always go BT second.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
Licorice. Licorice is the kite master.
Hey.
I just thought it got so much worse with the little tempo nerf and the other item nerf.
It's a bit worse, but it's still essential. I feel.
It just must because you have to win sides.
I mean, you're not a simple AD carry, right? You can't be squishy in the game. I feel like BT is a must on Tristan.
I just looking at the range that the enemy is going to play in, like you're going to be able to have someone to hit always because of how strong Zion Gwen is, you know? The game is not about you. That's why I was thinking you can go PD route.
Yeah, I feel like
I mean, it's just like...
It's nothing to lifesteal anyway.
I mean, I just feel like if you play Tristana and you don't end up having a BT, like there's so many times where you're just gonna get hit by like one random skill shot, you get hit by like, you know, like Gwen's R once and then you just can't fight anymore.
Yeah, I'm just looking at blue sides specifically, right? Because they are so relatively short range.
Yeah. I mean, even in this game, it's like there's just random shit that will like hit you and it'll just like ruin your game.
Yeah, I can see BT being good in a lot of cases.
Yeah. I think just always like you just get hit by some. I mean, also I think that the side lane does matter. Like when you have BT, then you're not under any threat. Whereas if you have PD, like you're like you can actually die.
This game is going to be really fucking fast though, because like this Tristana needs to.
Tristana is going to be worthless in this game. This is actually probably the best situation for him if he can just find time where he's just hitting aside.
Yeah, this is really good.
He can maybe get a tower if Harry doesn't TP.
Yeah.
Oh no man, doesn't even go for it.
I think he should have hit it. No.
Yeah, for little safe golems.
But he's gonna be solo golems.
Poppy is actually buying fucking move speed pants.
Yeah,
I was thinking she was gonna go dead bands too, because I agree with you, Juzuka. The movement speed is more valuable than being tankier anyway.
I mean, I thought to broaden out into.
But she doesn't want to stay in the fight, though. That's the thing.
I mean, I thought this game it was like just Negatron, Divine, Tabby, and then you build into Frozen Art, and then actually your build is perfect. You have everything, every resist in the game, and you have cooldown and everything, you know. That was the build for me.
I mean, I am a winged moonplate hater. I will build every component before building this one. Like I'm building a null magic mantle. I'm building a cloth armor. I'm building anything outside of this.
Oh my god, Licorice. A trade though.
He has actually no armor. That's insane. As Poppy, by the way.
Yeah, wow, he's getting one tap by the Trist.
Much with armor.
I mean, if they get sold, then the game is basically over. Stixie and Gory are too strong.
I mean, Trist probably won't have second item for it. It's pretty poor.
No, shouldn't have, yeah. I think Zaya should be able to complete, and Zeri as well. I think also the fact that like Shadow Flame value, Yogilus, sorry, Shadow Flame value is also not that great because everyone's fucking buying MR already. Like everyone is sitting on 70 MR.
Bro, in what world is this a Banshee's Veil game though on Ari? It just seems so weird to me.
Nautilus and Gragas.
Yeah.
I think it's actually okay, no? I feel like because he will play the fight in a way where he's kind of engaging, so he doesn't want to get just QR'd by Nautilus, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Is he gonna play the fight where he's engaging?
R Everfrost? I think so. I think he'll like R Everfrost.
To explain, you really want to do Everfrost into other Banshee or Zonia into Rabadon. That's the build. If you go third Zonia Banshee together, then you are fucking useless.
This guy is a goner.
You are just a ZZ machine. But if you go Rabadon third, I think you are very okay.
Oh, Tristana is doing a lot of damage.
Yep. I mean, I guess he's definitely not getting his BT. Oh, he buys a pink ward here. Nice. It'll help provide vision for the Drake.
But they're really scared of the Nash.
I can't let you get close.
Now they will have full setup for Drake as well.
Only you knew Jizuka.
That's such a meme, actually.
I love the fact that he's wearing flip-flops when he does this shit. Okay. Jack, would you play Kraken or Gale Force this game? I guess Kraken is good. There's not a lot of pressure on you. With cleanse, it should be enough. On Zaya.
Yeah, I think Kraken, yeah. mean, I think like you should be able to hit in fights because Viego set and.
I think this wave is like mega overrated, by the way. In
Drake's the dragon has spawned already.
Oh, Hui makes the fight easy.
Thank you, what the fuck?
But Levi might die as well, though. Yeah, I still.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh my God, the
Kati.
jump from Kati. Holy shit!
Oh, that's crazy.
A lot is
That's
going on.
Oh, this shit.
He's jumping to the airport.
He wanted to be in Sweden, but he had no visa. Holy fuck!
That was so poorly played. No, I mean Saya had ult, Tristana had ult, flash.
I mean, I just don't even like them being on that wave in general. Like the 5v5 mid lane, I feel like your whole. I mean, obviously Golden Guardians won the fight, but I feel like your whole advantage is that you have set up. And they have to walk into you.
Well,
so like you literally spawned, by the way, when the
watch
wave was
Levi as well in this fight. I think Levi didn't need to do this because he could just throw his R and he could just play it easy, but he's Eing in and giving someone to
if
hit.
They just kite back when Set does this.
Like, look at that. What's Levi doing?
Lose, no?
Musas.
Wait, did he?
Oh
wait,
that was
did
a
he
boosted
do-
combo. Boosted combo.
He didn't do the combo.
Oh, this shit.
Oh, yeah,
That's
how
a
they
mid laner on Gragas, by the way.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
he's
the
too
Tristana
mechanically
jumped.
good, bro.
Levi is still playing for the American team. Yeah.
I think
Did you see
Gragas
my
just
Gragas
throws
yesterday?
Gragas throws ult there on them, and it's good. Honestly, your Gragas was pretty nice. I like your lane phase. Your lane Gragas like a top laner.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my top lane Gragas is very high stand. Like I'm watching Wonder for a whole year.
Is that a high standard or?
Very high standard.
Okay.
Come on, let's Wonder on Gragas.
I was betting 3 people mid perm. I'm like, guys, you either come mid and we fight, or you stay bot. You don't have to come all the time.
Funny thing is, when Zinza came to fight, he came to die only.
Shit.
Wait,
Not gonna mention
Zinjao,
names.
bro? Name him. Shame him publicly.
I don't know. Actually, he was a ERL player. I have no idea.
Oh, okay, he's just a fucking random to you. ERL players are just.
I don't
Not human,
remember.
okay.
Honestly, I don't remember them. Honestly.
Levi is zoned. Nice,
Oh,
nice, good. Nice.
licorice.
Clean.
Boom.
Oh, Stix is going in.
And Style is dead too. Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Oh,
Bam! Bomba!
Yes, fuck.
Holy shit, they actually
Jesus.
played 50
Can they
games of
end
set
on
before this.
Can they end? 35? I think they can, right?
Oh my god.
I think it's hard, no?
It's
Should be pretty
30
hard.
seconds on the carries, though. I
Bro.
think they end. I think they end. It's only Zen up.
I mean, if they're same mid, I think they're trying, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They're
see.
I
definitely
think it's
trying.
doable.
I
They have
think
the
it's
Divine
Get
Thunder,
Nib
Licorice.
and get out.
Nah, bro,
I think
there's no way.
It's in Nib and get out. It's in Nib and get out.
I don't know. I think you could try, but I think you could also.
Alright, when we
you
see
win the game
Immortals
regardless.
just trying to end the game in this situation, we know whose
Yeah,
fault
we
it was.
100%.
I'll come on in the Nutsack stream after and explain my
You'll do what?
int.
You'll come on the nutsack. Jesus Christ, bro. Like,
Oh, fuck.
what
Come
the
on,
fuck,
man.
man?
That's
Your
Like,
coach
crazy.
rights are gone. I don't
that
have
is
these, so I'm just ruining
nuts,
your
man.
rights.
That
My
is nuts.
god, man.
That is
is
straight
nuts.
cashew, dude.
Chill out, for real.
Lord.
Chill, man.
I just got excited, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, apologize.
Yeah, I apologize to the
People
Zach.
keep on telling me to fix my video quality, but it's just like 1080p. Like, I don't know what to do. I see this comment like 20 times a day. Like, yo, dumb, fix your video quality. Like, it's so fucking bad. And I'm like, bro, like, you want me to like
video
hack
quality
their
looks fine.
stream?
And it is so good to see the reactions. Golden Guardians opening up their
My stream is really clear, guys.
Oh, it's not like I don't have any
Yours
ads.
is not even worse.
at yamatocannon.com.
But I was trying to tag you guys on the stream, like on the in the title, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I can only tag you, Dom. I don't know why I can't tag you.
Yeah, it says that it won't let you tag randoms, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's like a new rule on Twitch, so.
I see.
Oh. Oh.
What are those noises, bro? All right.
It's
Is
Alistar,
the treats
man.
coming on the nutsack, or is it Yamato? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, this is
Might be both.
this is crazy.
Oh. You haven't heard Ah by Garrison?
I thought you were
No.
imitating Koreans, but okay.
No.
Okay. Dude, I like the macro. Dude, see, this is the thing about NA. The early game can be a little sus, but the macro is just there. We've studied for this.
Macro region, yeah.
It's a macro-focused region.
Honestly, Dom is just an NA lover.
Yep. I am.
Same, yep.
Like, the reason I flame NA is because I'm like emotionally triggered
tough
from
love.
losing so many games.
You're basically Coach
The
Carter.
best for your baby, yeah.
1,000 push-ups.
A minute and a half for Elder if you want to play it safe, and with that Elder, that's potentially an avenue if they don't just want to push in with the supers.
All right, and with this, River has more international wins for North America than I did in my entire career. Excellent.
Boom.
Have to push into your red side jungle and start chipping at those wards that exist. Right now, I think they've done a decent job. The only ward that's available is that one in Tri-Bush there that River is right next to.
Yeah, Gigabyte Marines. They just took 2 fights they shouldn't have taken, and then they lost again. Good
The
time.
dragon was horrendous, no?
Yeah, the dragon
that
was
legit the
atrocious.
entire game.
Yeah. There's got to be somebody on the team that just says like, hey, look at our items and look at our champs. We cannot fight this.
Yeah, because sometimes it's like, how you say it? Sometimes it's like a 55 or 60-40 fight, but that was like
it's like
80-20.
Yeah.
like you can't win that.
Someone in the comments is like, guys, we can't fight this. And they're like, dude,
Yeah,
you're just a hater. Just a hater.
It's like, just go in,
That would
man.
be Jizuke, bro. Jizuke is the guy that would want to fight everyone, and he would just tell you after. He's like, no, but if we get Gragasot into Nautilus Ult, they can't play. Like, it would just be the same thing.
You just gotta get some start, man.
Honestly, I want Jizuke and Hilly on the same team.
Holy shit. They're never letting anything go.
What do you mean we will destroy everyone?
Honestly, I think that...
They can't understand fake pressure or not.
I think if these two guys, they just... If everything goes right, it might just be the best League of Legends ever played.
Bomba.
It would be either the best or the worst. There'd be no in between.
Boom.
Man, Gory
We're
and
winning
River
a
played really
championship.
good this game.
That's
We
for
got
sure.
some good ults too.
And
Look at the
people
scores.
fucking doubted the Golden Guardians.
Wait, wasn't this
Imagine.
game like 2-4 in kills or something? And then Gamma's got 1 kill in like the last 20?
Yeah, after the top dive and the bot dive, it was looking juicy.
Yep.
It looks like it's just a regular day's work for Golden Gamers.
Easy. That's how we do it in North America. That's how we play some League of Legends over here.
Thank God we get to see the Billy GG matchup.
God damn.
Thank God, man. I really want to see it, yeah.
Bro,
Right, who
how
wins that
far do
one?
these players need to walk, dude?
Get some cardio in, bro.
Bruv.
Get some cardio in.
Yo, that coach is
It's all
looking
good.
hot and spicy, man. Look at that
The
dress.
backstage looks dope, no?
It does look sick, yeah. But I would get lost in these halls. The fucking graffiti's the same, dude.
Bro, I feel like
Like,
everyone... Dude, if I was in halls like that, everyone would get scared just seeing me, bro. they think instantly I'd have people coming up to me trying to give me like $5 bills and shit. Like, dude, come on,
The
man.
crack addict in the corner, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's meet in the crack corner here with Dom.
Nah, hell no. This would be I would match the aesthetic too well.
Crack dungeon, yeah.
They're nerfing Nico so hard. What the fuck is this, by the way?
Yeah, it is kind of crazy, no? Like the Q damage, the E. At least E has higher scaling, but no shield on R? I don't know, brother.
Wait, I'm linking the two stuff that crossed my mind for now, but I'm still reading.
And it's one of those strange games, unlike what we saw at a BLG earlier, where they accelerate the tempo, they completely crushed it.
Bro, did you see
Those two are very big for whoever plays Nicolot.
I really don't like this change. Like they did the same shit with Syndra and I fucking wanted to vomit. I hate when they change after the champion's been out for like 5 years. It's really weird.
Like, by the way, I'm getting AD carry and I have more attack speed at times. And you get level 1, you start W and you get better push with it until the enemy hits you. It's like so fucking hilarious. And the second one also, like, I don't know. I have to relearn how to Q because
I don't know why they
usually I
changed
actually
shit
play
like this.
that.
I really don't get it why they changed it. You remember when they did this to
It doesn't
Syndra
make
too?
sense. Yeah, it does make sense. And then Victor, you have to fix it on Victor as well. Victor can just fucking channel the E from Africa. And if it's in range, then it will hit you.
Yeah.
But I definitely think I want to have a chat about, in terms of the early game and how Splitman's played out, where River was spending his time.
Apparently, Mephisto told me that this Nico can clear full jungle at 306.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, do I need to play
Nico
some
jungle? Let's go.
Some Nico? Nah, bro. I feel like my Nico would just be so whack.
I think the W change is really big, just that you can like redirect it, and the clone spawns from inside of you. It isn't like a dash, you know. So it's like always obvious that it's a clone, you know.
Okay.
So it's like it spawns from inside of you, and you can control
you can
it.
redirect it?
Redirect it once, yeah.
Then you can parry shit and stuff.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I think jungle is too tanky for you to actually clear jungle with the Q change as a mid laner. It's
Yep.
No, you're able to. It's the same buffs that Echo got. And Echo is one-shotting camps right now. I played Echo 2 times in Champions League. Or one time. But I one-shot camps. It's like so funny.
Okay.
Gromp takes me like one passive and half. And,
but when do you mean? Like when do you mean? Like at what point in the game?
Proto belt.
Okay,
So
but that's
yeah.
like pretty deep, right?
I mean, your passive is
Braids
just so
are
broken.
killable. Braids are killable on mid. Like if I had time and my jungle is not farming them and I feel like I want to, I could one-shot them. He has too much damage.
And by his jungler not farming him, it means that his jungler's on Krugs walking to the Raptors, and then he just takes them right in front of him.
I don't know if you know the meta right now, but everyone is camping bot. They're sitting there forever, so rights are alive.
Yeah.
That's also after you have full muted them, right?
So,
You're full
if you're
muted your
red,
jungle.
Your red side
like
OP,
if you're red
huh?
side, if you're red side, rates are yours mostly. Like people are not farming them. I don't know.
Dude, the only thing that sucks about being red side is like it just takes you longer to do.
Hey, thank you very much. Maycast for the Prime, appreciate it. Thank you very much. The Uhu for the Prime. Thank you very much. High Ninja Bush for the Prime. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. And Mountfield 1, you are a blessing as well. Thank you very much.
So wait, you didn't see my Echo game, Yamato?
Your Echo game, no. I missed it.
I dove upset level 3. It was it gave me flashbacks to 2017 when I qualified the LTS
little Jin?
against him.
The Jin who
I
thought he
played
got
Echo
away.
against him game 5.
But
I
you
dove
qualified against upset?
Yeah, we qualified against Schalke.
Schalke,
It was Ruin, Gideus, me, Attila, Jacktroll against.
Holy shit! You played with
wait,
Ruin.
That was Memento,
wait,
right?
was it Kadrel or Selfie mid? Kadrel or Selfie?
It was Kadrel. It was
I think
Kadrel.
it was Kadrel, Memento,
jungle, Memento,
Smithy
yeah.
J, Upset, Norskaren.
Yeah.
I can't hear
And we
Smitty
won
J
against
without
them,
thinking of the Gilius story.
and then because they lost, they had to play the day after against like Nip or something. Because and the day after, like they lost, we were having lunch with Upset. Upset was so fucking mad. Like I thought they were actually going to lose, but they won instead.
Bro, I remember I was flaming Ruin so hard when he was in NA. I was flaming this guy perma.
You hater.
I'm such a. I think I have like one of the top hater tweets of all time on Ruin.
Huh.
Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah, after a bit of a bad start, you could say, to the game, who he seemed to learn set.
I don't know. Many people hated Ruin, but I don't know. I think he played good with the cards he was given. And Scream Ruin was also better than Sage Ruin at the time.
Oh,
I think the like mood around the team was very bad. But yeah, people that don't know about it can't really see.
I posted it in the fucking general. God damn.
Yeah, show some of the stuff that they do well, which is some of the fundamentals. Licorice marking the jungler, knocking him out. Huki camping the teleport, so as soon as that was finished, by Kiai,
Man.
he can actually just ult him right in the middle of the pit.
You are a professional hater.
Ah, yeah, I saw this. I was like, what the fuck, man?
That's what you thought.
What the fuck? Yeah, just see. It's his first week, by the way. This is January 26th. It's the first week, dude.
It was literally the first. It wasn't
Like,
even the
what
first.
the
It was
fuck,
the,
man?
it was the first game he played in North America.
Yeah,
It was the
exactly. Like,
first
what do
game
you
he
mean?
played.
Bro,
Give him
you're
a
gonna do
chance,
this to
for
me as
fuck's
well,
sake.
or what? Like,
He unironically like inted me in solo queue. Like he played like Timo and he just roamed the whole game. Like he was actually
he
just
used to
griefing
play
on
Timo,
purpose.
by the
No,
way.
no,
He
no,
used
no,
to
wait.
play
He's
Timo.
not. He plays Timo, dude.
No,
Yeah,
but
he
he was like running it in my game. Like actually like
He's
on purpose.
not
Like
if you can train a Timo, he roams. That's how it works. My God. So, yeah.
roaming
this
Timo
guy
sounds
did this
really
shit
good.
in my game.
You
So I'm like,
disgusting.
now I need to flame him and try to get 18,000 likes on a tweet flaming him publicly. That was my reasoning. It just went like that. He inted me, so now I get to flame him publicly.
Whatever, man.
If I fail like
Unbelievable.
one hook or something, Dom,
Yeah, no,
one
it's
death,
over for
just
you,
say,
bro.
yeah, this guy's so fucking washed. Just
I'm just
needs
gonna
to
be
sack.
like, hey, bro, like the sack is gonna be filling up for the next split because
filling
shit is not. This is gonna be a full ass sack next split. That's all I'll tell you.
Want to be a permanently full sack after this performance.
I think Gory getting Ari
Wait, what? Nico doesn't get R anymore? Yeah, doesn't get shield anymore?
Yeah, but the first part will lift everyone up. You know, like the delay that you get when you freeze? You knock everyone up in the circle, so...
That's a cool knock-up, yeah.
You basically get 100% of the damage, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
If you knock them up, you get the damage, I guess.
Yes, but it works like Nami Bubble, so you can actually, like, cleanse out of it. This knock-up, I think.
Alright, guys, I changed to iPhone 14 Max, whatever the fuck it is called, the newest one, right?
Okay.
And before I was using like iPhone 9, you know? And holy fuck, I have like a fucking speed rocket in my hand, by the way. It's crazy.
Speed rocket.
Speed rocket.
And my old phone, I had to run around with a cable all day, like charge it 4 times. But this one, pretty stable.
Are you sponsored by them or?
Yes, by Apple, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Did you guys see the new Yuumu's Ghostblade?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
The new Dustblade?
I did.
The Dustblade, I honestly, on first glance, I thought it's crazy, but it's not. It's untargetable, but it means that you can take damage from AoE spells. So it's the same as stealth, but they see you, right? And it has a cooldown.
Well, yeah, I mean, but it's just like now you can't be removed from stealth and targeted.
But if you use a spell, it breaks. Or if you attack, it breaks. The untargetability. Yeah. That's what's so weird about these tweets, right? They like data mine it, and then it's like they don't reveal the whole information. People get angry, and then like, oh, actually this piece of information is important.
Well, no, because I mean, when I was thinking like untargetable would mean that like Lee Sin would have Q on you, you'd get a kill, and then you would not be able to R them. You'd be untargetable even if you're
you can't R them, but you can AoE spell them, right? I think that's... Yeah. But it has a 10-second cooldown too.
Yeah. So, but if you AoE spell them, then you still can't target them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it's like stealth, but you see them.
Okay. Yeah.
Yuumu sounds ridiculous to me, like that you buy an item and you get 38 lethality in max value.
Yeah.
That shit sounds whack. I wanted Jizu to see it. I think Jizu would have a good time seeing this item.
Bro, Talon Jungle is gonna be crazy.
Yep.
It's self-made meta is coming. Kiana, Talon.
I assume Jizu is AFK.
Guys just doesn't like you, bro.
Yeah, probably.
Is what it is. Oh, he's muted in the Discord. Definitely.
It's so funny that we don't have any changes to mages yet, but they're getting indirectly nerfed by the fact that every AD is gonna do more magic damage. so people just buy more MR.
There hasn't been many like breaks and stuff in MSI, right? Generally.
There was one pause yesterday in the G2 game.
And one today already, but that was a short one. Not too shabby.
Bro, what am I seeing on my timeline on Twitter? Man murdered for reacting to alleged suspect's Facebook photo with a laughing emoji.
Jesus.
Bro, somebody put a laughing emoji and just got his life taken. Emoji. Bro, I'm not. Holy shit, it's over for us.
You're out here flaming everyone like.
Bro, imagine this dude who did it. He had so many chances to change his mind. He had to look him up. He had to find where he lives. He needed to figure out how to get there. He needed to call his homie to cover for his shift. My man had so many moments where he could change his mind and he just didn't. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that is a crazy decision-making process.
He took it personal, yeah?
Holy fuck.
Do you guys even use emojis, or are you guys too old for that shit?
I don't use emojis at all.
Not at all. Like in WhatsApp, if someone gives you like a heart emoji, like you don't heart back.
I react to their message. That's what I do, and then I react with heart.
Oh, okay. I see.
That's my move.
Yeah.
I like also sending GIFs. Like GIFs are good.
Yeah, GIFs are nice.
I started using them ironically, and then it became like part of my actual like Twitter stuff. Like I'll put skull emojis and shit randomly. Like, I started doing it. I'm like, oh man, it's so fucking stupid. And I don't know. At some point, it just changed, and I'm like, hey, it's just me now. I'm that guy that I hate.
The new Ginzus looks broken to me, by the way. That looks fucking broken.
I need to catch up on that stuff. I didn't check any of it yet.
Like already the mythic passive is 5% armor penetration and 6% magic penetration in one item. Look at this bad boy. I'll link it. Boom. It's just a stat overload.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's like a Kog'Maw item, no?
Yeah. I mean, I thought now Kraken Slayer is it's magic damage. It's like physical and magic damage as well instead of true damage on the proc. So you're just gonna see like Ginsu's Rage Blade into Kraken into Runans on Kog'Maw and shit.
Like
what
legit.
about Vayne too? Could use this now?
Yep.
Yeah, well, Vayne, yeah, they're adding AP scaling to the W.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then also with the Shiv.
At least in my mind, I think that it's like they buffed LDR, right? But it's so counterintuitive with all the other items because it's like people were hyped about the LDR change, but 25% bonus magic damage that is depending on their HP is kind of fucking pointless in the context of how much more magic damage you will do. You won't want to buy this 30% armor pen item in most cases anyway. It just feels like they're hard shoving like this Kog'Maw Kaiser meta into the game. Like if you can't buy these items, you're gonna be so useless.
I mean, I'm sure that they will also get tuned a bit now. Like some of the stats look so overpowered, like the amount of random damage, you know, like from Shiv and from Ginsu. It's just too much random damage.
Yeah, I just think also like the Infinity Edge as a mythic just looks kind of trash.
So there's no split map. I think that's better for you. Number two, I would say a carry jungler for Levi.
Okay, we're gaming.
The season is putting the resources in Levi's pockets and allowing him to influence the matchup with him and River.
Bro, this might be a quick day of MSI. That's all I'm saying.
A nice curse, man. You just cursed an A.
Honestly, I need to.
Gam will win.
We need some content.
Yeah.
Are we going to game 3, Burke, or no?
Yeah. Gam will win this.
I was going crazy trying to.
Is it like a Nautilus 1P now or what? Oh, sorry.
Problem last game was to just set was 1v9.
Don't you just like love when they pick Zeri if Nautilus is flexible now? Actually, I don't know if this team would function with Gory playing Nautilus. The more I think about it.
See, that's why I'm happy you're on that side, because I need brains to back me up here. I need brains to back me up on this one. It will be the Tristana locked in.
Tristana? What the fuck?
Maybe it's just
Tristana
they're gonna go
lane.
Gragas or...
I don't think so. I think the Bel'Veth is a little bit more legit.
I think Gragas is decent for them.
So I can go Gragas Lulu it. Slam it.
Viego. I don't really like this Viego like random latest, but they're probably just gonna RE on 3, right? And just go send the Tristana bot.
Yeah, I think Tristana, part of the reason they picked it is because the matchup into Zeri was always fine, right?
Yeah, it's a really good matchup, yeah.
Yeah, you could get something like, I mean, you probably can drop support pick and then get even like a Rel or something could be nice, depending on what they pick.
Oh, Giga Marines.
What?
I don't think this makes a lot of sense. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Can't you still go Ori here? It's fine into Orianna, right?
Yeah. It's I think it's pretty good here, and then you're into Wukong as well, which I think is completely good for you.
I think Yasuo is really good.
Yasuo, Viego mid jungle. Holy, that sounds spicy.
Yeah, Yasuo, Viego, Tristana, 1, 2, 3.
This is fucking ban tank top laners. They should ban Gwen, Giga Marines, I think. Just make the tanks stronger. You need to just play a tank top. It's so good into everything that's shown on red.
I think that GG should just ban the safe supports like the Lulu and what?
Well, I think they should leave a
maybe Lulu top.
I mean, if they go Lulu and you're just able to go like a Rel into it or a Blitz into it, don't you just
It's still just like it plays into the GAM comp so much. Like if GAM, for example, go Nautilus and then he goes Alistar or something, then they're also winning.
Well, I think GAM should ban
always, no?
Yeah,
unless
exactly.
Gwen is open.
No, but I just think the Lulu is still strong, even if you would go like a Blitz or something. Because if you mess up once, then the GAM comp actually makes sense.
Ban the Rel.
Because if you're GAM, you ban Rel Nautilus, right? I think, right? Or like
yeah, I think you ban Nautilus
Blitz.
here for sure.
I mean, with how controlled Golden Guardians played in game number 1. Yeah.
Because what I mean is if it's a melee sup matchup on bot, then it favors Golden Guardians regardless.
Yeah. Actually, are they going to ban Nautilus or are they going to ban Set?
I think you don't ban Nautilus now anymore. I think you try to pick it yourself if you're GAM.
It'll be harder this time. Wukong and Orianna, Zeri, they'll be able to become.
You think they R5 the support here over just picking Nautilus if it's up? I feel like if Nautilus is up, Golden Guardians just takes it on 4.
I think you do. I think you always hold it here.
I think Renata Braum value is pretty fucking high this game, no?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So maybe they just go on 5. Because picking Braum into not blind is also good.
Yeah,
really, I mean, I think Braum is like good for the lane. I don't know about Braum in like the game outside of this. If you have like Wukong solo engage, I think that's kind of...
That's weird.
Holy.
You pick a Mumu over not?
Yeah, that's strange.
Maybe they're playing Rumble top or 5?
I mean, I think they're looking for like a potential like Olaf angle maybe.
I don't think the Braum is even insane here. I don't know. I wouldn't think it's so good.
I think Braum is not good here. That's what I was saying. Like I think Braum.
No, I agree with you. Yeah.
Braum with a Wukong. Like look at your Wukong. Your Wukong is just going in solo right now.
Yeah.
There's like no follow up.
Holy, Kaya is just hijacking the whole draft. Holy
like
shit.
They did a Mumu with, they had an AP top for Licorice, didn't they?
Why would you pick Fiora here?
Yeah, that's just not the Fiora.
He just hijacked the whole draft. Is that Zin? Pick Fiora. Really? Pick Fiora, motherfucker.
Renekton is not good either here, I think. He has to go the Blade Prowler build, right?
I don't think he has
does
to.
He
no.
just play the tank stuff?
I think he'll probably just go Radiant Virtue.
No way, man.
Go Radiant Virtue Renekton, bro. He's bringing it back.
Oh my lord.
You think Kiaya's ever played versus a Radiant Virtue Renekton in his life? No shot.
I think when Namumu was showing, you could have just picked Renata and just rush Mikkel, so you're not vulnerable against LB, and then I think you're very strong this game too.
Yo, did I make it in time?
You made it in time, brother. Giga Memories was GG. Blind pick Fiora. Blind pick Fiora into LB, Viego, Tristana, and Mumu.
No way you get away with blind pick Fiora against Licorice.
That is true.
That's what we were saying, man.
With the Radiant Virtue Renekton.
This Renekton is straight out of Florida. This is Florida man Renekton. He's gonna...
They are very scary there.
100%.
Oh man.
The alligators. I have been there, and I have even watched some of them.
Really?
They are tanky there.
Did you go on an airboat tour? You end up going around the Everglades?
I mean, it was like a really long time ago. I think it was just like a swamp or something.
Yeah.
They just went where they filmed Shrek.
Yeah, basically, I was afraid Shrek was gonna come up and wrestle one of them. Like, I don't know.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Swamp.
Bro, those airboat tours are crazy. Like, there's ones that are done by like the Native Americans that have like their like whole land there and stuff too, and they know every little part of it. They'll be like, oh yeah, like this alligator hangs out here. They'll be able to see like that alligator's eye and be like, oh, you know, this alligator, this one's Kevin. Like this one's kid and all this shit. Yeah, no, they just know.
Yeah, that's
like,
Bob the alligator.
They were like, oh, this alligator's pretty chill. He took one, grabbed it by the snout, like pulled it out of the water a little bit so we could like see its body, and then just like put it back in. And it
would be funny if it like picks one up. It's like, oh shit, this is the wrong one. This is actually Billy. He has killed 2 people. Fuck.
Nah, he just fucking pulled this straight up. Like, I don't know, man.
That's mental.
It was crazy.
Prowler's Claw Renekton out of nowhere.
Oh shit.
Holy fuck, Prowler's Claw behind you with Bork. It's completely one-shots you.
That's the way to die.
Any Ghost Enjoyers on Tristana here?
Ghost Enjoyers on Tristana? I am not a Ghost enjoyer on Tristana.
I thought he's gonna run cleanse to predict the exhaust.
Yeah, you always go cleanse, no?
I think you go cleanse, and then I think they can actually one-shot the Brom.
I think you have to go cleanse.
I mean, also Tristana like has so much mobility and burst that Ghost doesn't make a lot of sense.
Unironically, I think bot laners are still close-minded. I think you still just go TP Tristana. Come on, where's it at? Just TP back to lane.
Okay.
With cool mega scaling.
Yep.
Oh my god, Hui.
This is
man.
Well
there's no way you go Ghost. I'm trying to think about like the trades, but there's no point where Ghost is useful in lane. And like, don't you want to be playing your lane here?
And in late game too, it's not that useful.
Yeah, it's like good versus Fiora in late game, I guess, kind of.
Yeah, but you can. I don't know.
Oh my god, this Fiora.
Yep. What do you mean? That's licorice spacing, bro. You got it all wrong.
He completely dodged that.
Yeah. Outspaced, bro. Licorice is the most successful international top laner of all time from North America.
Impact
Where
went
did
to
they make
finals.
it on C9?
Impact went to
He made
finals.
semis, actually. He made semis, yeah.
Oh, goat.
There was a
They
point
beat, what was it? They beat Afrika, right?
Yep, 3-0. Then he played Echo top against
That
Whipple.
was pretty crazy, yeah.
Yeah. And then he just got absolutely fisted. It was tough.
Yeah, but
Actually-
he didn't know about the victor, so that was like...
I can't say anything. We got 0-2 by C9 somehow.
What do you mean
Can't
somehow?
believe
Oh, top lane.
Because I can't
Oh my
believe it.
god.
C9 was not that bad.
Okay.
So I have a question. How is Fiora's W a balanced ability?
Levi wins this, no? Levi
Yeah,
wins
what
this
is River
hard.
doing?
Good flash, at least, from the thick wall.
Yeah. I mean, that's just completely grief. Like, he just doesn't win it. Like, when you read Fiora's W, it does like 110 damage. It can stun you. It gives you like a fucking 60% attack speed slow.
I mean, it's long cooldown.
Block summoner spells.
It blocks summoners, but like, there's no way that ability is balanced. It's like, I mean, it's just so much.
What's the
Value
cooldown
on
on
one ability?
18? No.
There's a lot of power, but there's
22, I
invisibility.
think. Actually, 20 maybe? I'm not even sure. It could also be
I'm
18.
thinking it's 18 or 24 in my head. I don't know why I have those two numbers. It's really long.
My
at least.
initial thought was 22.
It's 24.
Okay, so then my second number was correct.
Yeah, well, my initial thought was just wrong, so...
We both take the Elder, it's fine. Maybe Licorice didn't know either.
Or even if it's 24 second cooldown, it's a 110 magic damage, attack speed slow, a normal slow.
Oh.
It stuns, like it can't be balanced.
Yeah.
I mean, it's for sure the strongest part of her kit, I guess, but I mean... Every champ is like balanced around it, I guess.
That was weird from style. This looked like a good trade, but
Why didn't he walk? Yeah, it was just like he spaced really far back and then just W'd instead of proccing the Rom stun. I mean, Amumu takes so little damage from Zeri in early game. It's actually hilarious with your E.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually so insane. I didn't even think about that. So each one of the projectiles is like a mini.
Yeah, you take zero
Yeah,
damage.
it's just reduced. Oh man, he's level 3.
Oh,
I thought they fixed that interaction, like with Warden's Mail and
No?
so forth on Zeri. I thought
but
I thought
they
it only
changed
applies
so
once
Slightly better.
because it only
Oh my
applies
god,
once.
slightly better than what it was.
Oh,
Yamato,
never mind,
but
he's not
still
dead.
is less. If someone could fact check that, would be good.
Yes, please.
Go in a
Oh, that was a good stun
shit,
from River.
Hui the GOAT.
That's why he's the GOAT of all
Okay.
time.
North
I don't
America.
know. Hui at MSI is just like a different breed, no? And Stixey, actually.
Yep.
Wait, they were both in finals, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So close there, but Kati was in position. He wanted
I mean, I'm just gonna say it, bro. NA is winning this MSI. It's our time.
trying to pick something up that, but
I think if it was the old format, I would have had more hope. But yeah, I think now you need like a lot of Eastern teams to choke to win. I think.
All right,
Kind of
here's
like
the question.
Worlds.
Bro,
Would you have won MSI if it was this format in 2019?
I don't remember what teams were the second places that year. I don't even know. I mean, I think the Korean teams we would have beat. Maybe it would have been harder to beat the Chinese.
T1 and
teams,
IG.
I mean,
was-
IG was
lost
taken
in
out by
semis.
Teal, right? So you never actually know if he would have won. But
That was the
pretty
one in NA,
convinced.
right?
It was, wasn't it Griffin like
it was
the
in
Troke final?
Vietnam.
Oh, really? Was it 2020? No. Was it
2019?
18 was in LA, or which one was it?
Wait, there was one in LA?
Yeah. Or am I just capping? Was it Rift Rivals that was in LA?
Rift Rivals was in LA.
Was always in LA, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm capping. I just remember that you were there, Wunder, and I was thinking we had this 2019, but it was just Rift Rivals.
Yeah, I think both years actually were in NA Rift Rivals.
Who is? I mean, maybe they can turn on Braum here with Gory.
Wait,
River
this is the
went to
move of the
fast.
tankiest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
Gory kills the Braum for sure. Oh.
It was the first game close, or?
No.
It was close for the first like 5 minutes. And then they just completely into the game on a Drake.
Oh.
And it's just a macro focused region, so after 15 minutes it's like a free win. Just have to not lose the entire game.
So he gets a kill for himself. That is a positive. We'll continue to see how this game goes. It's a slight advantage for Golden Guardians.
Honestly, I think if IG went to finals 2019, G2 would have beaten them, and then with the experience would have beaten FPX as well. So TL just ruined the Grand Slam for G2.
True, yeah. Yep,
Hell no.
I mean, I for sure think if IG played the way they played against TL against us, we would have beat them.
I think that's fair.
But they were...
I don't know, bro. Did you have the Pocket Skarner pick?
Yeah, that is fair.
You didn't have the Smithy Skarner on your team, so...
You know, actually at Worlds in... Wait, what Worlds was this? The one where we got knocked out by... The one where Dam 1-1.
Yeah, 2020.
Suning was in the final, right?
Yeah.
Like, we were actually spamming Shen jungle, and we were winning every game with Shen jungle in scrims. And then for some reason, we didn't do it, and then the Suning just picked up the Shen jungle first time in the finals, and they smurfed with it.
Nice.
So we would have won that Worlds if we were just playing Shen jungle every game.
Okay. If they just didn't have bans, they just lost 2 games to Shen jungle, and they're like, yeah, let's leave it up again.
Yep.
Can't be good.
Yep.
Honestly, Worlds is always decided by one champ. Aatrox, Shen jungle, LEC by Gragas.
True, Gragas is the powerhouse.
There's no player diff, there's no prep diff, there's no diff at all. It's just always one champ.
Yeah. So it's coach caps. What are you saying? Whoever gets the most of
Probably
those
actually.
wins.
No.
Oh, lost the plate.
Just like last Worlds was Yumi, right?
I thought the most insane thing was that like when you left up the Yumi and it worked, you still got flamed. like it worked, and people were like, "Oh, he's still an idiot for doing it."
People hate watching Yumi.
Yeah.
Honestly, I hate watching Yumi too. So I cannot blame.
Did you guys see this that I linked, by the way, the screenshot? Where Levi puts a pink cord to jump over the Raptors.
That's efficiency.
At 6 minutes into the game. And then
Bro,
River was on the other side.
You just wouldn't get it, bro. You just would not get it.
Just a little donation.
My man's got no W. It's just...
It's super nice, bro. Like, you put the pink ward there, and then, like, when they clear the camp, like, obviously you're going to take their camp, but it's managed to leave them, like, 75 gold.
Yeah, and they just get delayed because they have to hit it as well, so they get triggered.
Yeah.
This game is not easy to play, though, I think, for Golden Guardians later in the game.
Yeah, agreed.
I agree.
I mean, the only thing is, like, if LeBlanc gets really strong and just, like, pokes them out before every fight, then sure, but...
I feel like LeBlanc is, like, really 1v9 in this game, though.
And Tristana is pretty nice, too, I think. I don't think she cares that much about Braum later.
Oh.
Flash ult River.
But it
Oh
can
my
be
god,
hard
they're going
to
in
play.
on this side? Okay.
Wait, Stixay could have all in there, by the way. Stixay could have flashed. Oh, they still win, it looks like.
Yeah, started zooming.
Okay. 2 for 1. Take those. USA.
You guys saw the angle there, right, for Stixay? I think he killed Style there 100%.
Flashes the wall?
Yeah, he flashed the wall and just ghosts. He just want to help the boys out.
Nah, he didn't skill his ult, so he can't win.
Oh, okay. Oh. Well, as Jizuke would say, it's a boots gap on top lane. Licorice has boots, no boots for Kia.
But it's not me that said this stuff. That's me. You stop already or what? I even mute myself to hear this? Yay!
Wait, who said it's Bootcap? Was it
Self-made,
Jizuke?
self-made.
I think I heard
Yeah,
I'm just gaslighting
it was
Jizuke
Bootcap.
every time now. Yeah, it was Jizuke. Just so we all
Yeah,
know.
he's just coping. He said Boots
This
just
is like the
determines top
fourth
lane.
time I hear this, and I'm like, bruh, guys, it's self-made. I never say something like this. No, but you said, yeah, okay.
Oh, it was self-made, yeah, but I agree with self-made actually.
Yeah.
But not with Jizuke.
No.
Ah, shit.
Tabi Ninja was dominating this fight, guys.
Yeah, if GAM wanted to contest for this, they're trying to push through mid to help make it happen. He's gonna try for it. He's gonna try for it.
Oh man, this is just like
Nah, there's no shot you try for this.
No.
He really thought about it.
He was thinking about it because then he would be able to use.
But you're not gonna try for it, or you're just gonna sit there and wait 30 seconds instead of just doing your camps. Nice.
Yeah, that's a classic.
I love that.
It's a camera contest. No, we can't. Oh, maybe I can steal. And everyone's like, no.
It's the hilly Sang contest. Guys, we're fighting this. I'm fighting it solo.
That's base as fuck, to be honest. I wish I had the confidence to do that.
By the way, what did you do to the game? Like, the new client, you basically, you know when you press tab? Now, even if a guy is missing, the light is on. It's not like dark.
Oh, really? Like, he's not in fog?
Yeah, like, what the fuck, I was pressing tab, I see Syndra is lighting up, I'm like, okay, then I'm playing side. Then I find myself, I die to Syndra top that is standing in a bush.
Oh.
Like, right now...
Must be a bug.
Like, what? What is this?
You didn't even like look at the map, you just were like, oh,
No, I was looking, I don't see Syndra, and then I'm like, I don't know what the fuck am I watching, maybe she's somewhere, and then she's not.
You trust Riot Games too much, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy amounts of trust.
Wait, but this is crazy. I always saw like that with missing, I was not except for watching the map.
Oh,
of course.
Bootcap. Just like Jizuke says.
Yeah, just like the Jizuke saying, yeah. The inventor of Bootcap.
Honestly, probably put the Divine Sunder inside of a shoe. And that's why he pushed him out there.
What? Okay.
Oh, that's good. Imagine getting kicked by a shoe with a Divine Sunder in it.
It's basically
That's
Camille.
a gore drinker. Man, I'm disappointed in Licorice not going Radiant.
Actually,
Yeah,
Sunder
no,
kind of looks like a I don't know what you call it, like knee
pad, yeah.
Knee pad, yeah.
I don't see it, but
If you look at it from afar,
I see it,
you know?
I see it, I see it.
Yeah, no, I see it, I see it.
I think it looks like one of those insects from Cilitus?
Like a beetle almost?
Like the scarab thing?
Yeah.
I see the knee pad more though, but
Yeah.
Shit,
You
guys.
know, I've started using like knee braces and stuff. Like when I fucking like run and stuff, I have to use knee braces or my knees hurt.
Damn.
That's the point of it.
isn't that because of your shoes though? Or your
I tried new shoes and everything, and I don't know. My knees are just. I got old man knees. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I have really bad knees as well. Yeah.
Dude, I realized the other day I had a fucking belt, I had wrist straps and knee braces, and I realized that I'm just strapping my entire body together just so I can like move it at this point in my life. That's
Who
crazy.
will die, but maybe they can win after. River couldn't get the.
This is all stick say.
GG wins this.
Yeah. It's
oh,
big stick say. Oh my god.
Oh my god, stick
the
say.
ghost. We were hating on the ghost.
Actually, the ghost
for no
yeah.
reason.
Holy, the ghost
He's
actually.
just the ghost.
Yeah, he's just the ghost.
He's just the ghost.
He's the ghost.
I mean, we did it on purpose, so he completely pops off only because of ghost.
Thank God he was Fiora there and not like Ornn or Sion or.
Who is team fighting really well though?
But
Like,
he has
creates so much space.
boots now.
Bootcap?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like fighting from like running from that angle. All of you, it's not gonna work.
Isn't that what is that? The devil's
Satan's armpit.
Satan's okay. Wait, I thought Satan's armpit was the other one. I thought that was
Oh yeah, that's
that was
actually
the one
on
from
mid.
Blue Buff.
This is Satan's.
This is unnamed territory. Can't be named.
Yeah.
Satan's a-hole.
Okay, just say that.
Okay,
anyway.
bro, we're all trying to avoid saying it. And
Yeah,
just wonder
okay.
just says.
We did just have Costream rights, but I think it might be withdrawn now. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. All just dancing around it and wonder just hits you with a raw. That's fucking crazy.
Honestly, I think I've heard people say ass on cast.
Yeah.
And I can hear Captain Flower's voice in my. That play was ass.
He actually has said that. I think. Yeah, I think you're right.
That TP was ass.
I remember Rib said shit on broadcast. Like when I played in that 80-minute North American game. I think that might be like the longest game in NA history. 80 minutes long, and at the end he's like, "Holy shit, they won the game."
But sometimes swearing makes it better, you know? Like,
yeah.
Oh, Renekton does a lot of damage.
Buff Iron Spike Whip.
He has the point and click stun.
Yeah, but Fiora has attack speed reduction, magic damage, summoner spell reducing, block damage spell. Can't win against that.
No, but Renekton ult is actually HP gaining, hitbox widening,
DPS.
True.
Percent health damage.
Dealing.
Yeah.
Highest AP scaling ability in the game, if it can do full damage.
Wait, no,
bro,
you done the
that-
Shakar is one like where it's like
that's fiddle,
ability
no?
guessing.
No. I think that isn't the AP scaling not that good on Fiddle? Ult?
Yeah, on Fiddle it's not that high. I think it's like
I mean, it's at least,
200%.
it for sure has to be like the highest damage dealing ability though.
Base damage wise,
Yeah.
it's really crazy.
That's Nunu, I think. No?
How many ticks is it? Wait, hold on. So it's. I mean, okay, so like the whole ult has a ratio of around like 0.9.
Oh wow,
Point-
that's pretty low.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the
That's why
base
like a lot
damage
of
is
fiddle
crazy.
lanes go. Yeah, the base damage is insane.
So if I can tank Fiddlesticks mid was a thing.
Wait, actually, hold on. Wait, no, I think I did it wrong. No, technically it's way more than that. Never mind. I read it wrong.
Yeah, 09 sounds pretty low. You can click it on wiki and
No.
then it shows.
But you can click it and it'll say the whole one.
Yeah, on the right side you can click it.
Oh shit. It's 250. It's 250.
Okay,
but like
yeah.
Renekton, but like Annie is like something like 600%.
If you get all the ticks.
Yeah.
Oh
And he
yeah,
has
but
like
that's like so unreasonable.
yeah, for sure.
Honestly,
I mean,
my
it's pretty
Annie
unreasonable.
control. My Annie control.
But dude, like Tibbers, if it can be alive the full duration, you can actually get like, and you have enough ability hits, you can get like Tibbers down when it's like a Tibber cooldown goes up again when it dies. So like it's
How much
technically
haste in
Infinite
it's
AP
technically
scaling.
Infinite AP scaling. Yeah.
Oh my god, Gory.
Renekton R is only 150% if you hit the full damage.
Really?
Sucks. The AP Renekton Rylai's dream, where you just burn
the
people to
silence.
death.
What's Nasus one?
That's like percentage. I think it's like 1% per 100 AP.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
but
pretty lit.
geez, I'm actually surprised that the magic damage per tick is only like 0.05 per tick. So 5% AP per tick on each Renekton R.
That's why we don't see the
AP Renekton.
Renekton, I think.
I mean, we
I
saw
know,
it when
so-
Darren was playing. I don't know.
It's actually 0.5% per 100 AP.
Yeah.
The Fury of the Sense. Fury of the Sense.
Furry?
Now I'm gonna ask, the Fiora pick coming in.
And Gory is so strong. So is Stixie.
I think Fiora's gonna carry now. Leading into this Chemtech.
Dude, I think this Tristana is completely unleashed. Any build Navari like Jizuke likes.
I think just
And
this.
he has boots,
Yep.
which
Yeah,
Shiva
yeah,
also
boots.
likes.
Yeah, he definitely likes sound.
Yeah.
No, I went
Then
Infinity Edge, BT, and legit, you have no attack speed whatsoever.
Yeah,
Even
but
with
that's
one-
because you have no attack speed item.
Probably no attack speed
Yeah,
boots
but
either.
that's what everyone does. You can crack MPD is very weak.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, that's why I'm
you also
saying.
think they build it and say I have no attack speed.
Yeah, but everyone does it, and it's like so, like at least in Champs Queue, for example, everyone does crack and IBT. I'm like, what the fuck? You guys have no attack speed.
Kati?
You have one Q and then that's it.
Wow.
Okay,
Oh,
River
oh,
Fiora.
nice River. Oh,
And he's
River
out.
has the flash here, I think, no?
No,
Oh, no
it's
cut, no
Wait,
cut
he
ult.
is not that.
I thought it would have to flash, but they didn't commit.
This game is
Breaking 110.
extremely uninteresting.
Yeah, this series is just over. That's my thought.
And they just
okay.
overlords.
When
man.
G2's scrapping for their lives, it's interesting, but when the NA team completely dismantles a Vietnam team,
yeah, it's
not
like
interesting.
no, it's GG is clearly better by every stretch of the imagination. Well, it's like G2 inting was really interesting.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
I should have locked in Nidalee, River Nidalee.
I mean, it makes sense. The second best team from North America is better than the fourth best team from Europe. So
yeah, that's
Hey, they didn't play each other yet. You're drawing conclusions.
Ooh.
oh my god, Dory,
God.
okay.
Oh my god!
Oh, is that Jizuki LeBlanc?
Jesus.
Holy.
The one-shot build.
I mean,
It's fine.
Rom
If
didn't
Golden
want
Guardians
exhaust, I
will
respect
win
that.
against G2 anyways, we can always just say that they are a Korean team.
Oh, so do you predict G2 lose against PSG and like we're gonna have some crazy
They give
Holy shit, that'd be
Golden
too hype.
Guardians versus G2 fight for the slots?
I mean, that would actually be hype though.
That would be crazy hype.
That's the best timeline.
Honestly, the world's
honestly,
qualification is fucking hype too. Like
I
the
think
fourth seed.
PSG against GG would be hype too, honestly. I mean, I don't know.
No?
Yeah. Gengia versus River. Oh shit, it would be the narratives. The battle of the ex-PSG junglers. Or current PSG versus ex-PSG, whatever.
And look, it's a little hard. It's a little not fair to say this, but I'm a bit disappointed. I think.
I remember River like completely smurfed that MSI 2 years ago. The one in Iceland. I mean, he was just. I mean, they were just better than C9. Was what it was.
You know, obviously, that impacts the expectations. But for a team with the history and legacy that BCS and what GAM has had.
Was River on the team when we beat them? In 2021?
Yeah.
I think so, yes, right? Holy, the second game against PSG, I just inted Bean. I felt so bad. In the middle of the draft, Adam was like, can I just play Graves? I was like, did you ever play Graves? He's like, nah, but I think it can be good. I'll just first pick it.
I didn't know Adam was just like that.
You were out of.
Yeah, we were out. They were out. We were out. Everything was.
Oh my
was
god,
done.
the Tristana just saved the hell out of him.
Yeah. But
oh wait,
River
River
is
is.
River is
Wait, why did he
jumping.
not R there? What? Wait, why did he grab the
he was
Wukong
gonna
instead
as
of just
well,
R'ing? He just killed. He just wasted his time.
Is it an end angle? Nah. Not this time either, man. Unless Licorice the Goat can find them.
Oh wait, it's Ghost Tristana. I just saw.
Oh, Licorice?
Okay.
He's a monster.
Holy, it's flickerish, by the way. He just
this is
flicked them.
completely.
He just flicked them.
This is
Take
Chemtech
off the
Soul
wrist.
OP gap. Oh,
Holy shit. Licorice says, wow, Gordring is so OP on Renekton, I'll never buy a tank again.
I'll never buy a Radiant Virtue again as long as I live.
He comes into the practice room, I am reborn! And then he buys it again.
I mean, how OP is that if you just like Radiant Virtue, you just ult in a bush and you're just waiting there generating Fury and you're just healing your whole team the entire time?
off healer and fucking rank.
And you ult his HP, so he'll even more. That.
Yeah,
Oh shit,
crazy.
raw. Ah, no, man. Ryla into Radiant Virtue.
Bro, this Tristana ult was a little sus right here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
River here, I don't know why he grabs the
Just
Wukong.
ult Cat, you know? Just ult
Yeah,
Cat.
yeah, no, he just ults towards Cat
What about
100%.
Zeri? Melee range, Zeri.
Yeah, that's not good.
With no cleanse, no flash.
That's not good for the game state, yeah.
Not good for the game state.
I
okay.
don't think so either, actually. Yeah. I think you're completely right there, Jizuki.
I don't know, I feel like they got a headshot in draft. They can play.
The wind is definitely blowing in the wrong direction for Gigabyte Marines here.
Two players that we saw go all the way to finals a long time ago.
Science fake all along?
6-0-3 on the Tristana, and it was also the first pick.
Probably.
They just end now. Gory don't face check and get one shot and then they win.
Just a gigantic gap.
Oh, they're gonna chase Gory or what?
Well, he's dead.
But he didn't want to flash.
Yeah, I flashed for next series.
Okay. I mean, they could end 4v5.
You wanted
No
to
combo.
do the bushy CVHD juke.
Honestly, God is played pretty fucking decent.
Oh my god, that damage on the bomb.
Yep. People thought this was gonna be close.
That's not what it did.
Oui.
Hey, one into tower, guys.
And they just end. Oh my god, there's
This
so much
was-
damage. Penta. Give him the penta, Penta!
Boom.
Penta!
Oh, shit. Oh, look at the stick there. Penta, he's back at MSI.
The MSI goats.
MSI is his playground.
Holy moly. Power of evil.
Where's the Caitlyn?
Jesus.
Power of Evil is so good, actually. What the fuck?
Holy moly.
Actually, Tristana is a very famous.
He probably buys Nash's tooth and fucking void stuff.
Raw Nasher from Tristana. New build.
Okay.
I think it's time to retweet the licorice. This is what a main region versus wildcard should look like.
Holy shit.
Yo, respect. Golden Guardians looking pretty fucking crispy.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good
I mean,
game.
that might have been like one of the cleanest ass beatings we've seen. Like all the other teams had parts of the game that looked rough, but Golden Guardians just got every single Drake, Baron on time.
They actually got all the dragon. They got double soul, right? With 0 dragons to enemy.
Yeah. Oh my god, we got narratives for days when they play again.
Bro, Golden Guardians, this is Billy. What if your goat just runs it down?
He might, bro.
He might. International, your goat.
International, you go.
Bin Renekton.
But that was a
Yeah,
quick
Bin
day.
Renekton versus Licorice
5.
Renekton. Wait, the matches are tomorrow? Oh, shit. The first slots are decided tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay. Based.
Wait. It's not the group? What did you mean? Isn't
Tomorrow
it?
is BLG versus GG and then G2 versus PSG.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
thought I
the
understood
winners,
that there's gonna be like some drawing. I was like, what the fuck? I thought they're groups. Okay.
No. I meant like they actually. I thought they would do the losers match first, but I guess
It's
they
nice that
do.
They do winners.
Yeah, they do winners and then losers and then.
Yeah, and then the.
They want
winners,
to make
losers.
sure that the losers have less time to prepare.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. So the winners actually get a small advantage, even if they lose the next BO3.
Bro, it absolutely sucks if you lose tomorrow. If you lose tomorrow and then you have to play another best of 3 and then a best of 5 just to qualify.
Good practice.
Yeah, maybe it's just practice gap.
Both teams kind of surprising and dare I say it, defying.
Well, I'm gonna eat some food.
Yep, same.
It was fun,
I'll
boys.
see you guys. See you guys in the sack tomorrow.
Sack.
Cheers.
Peace.
Peace. Bye.
Peace.
Once you get past 10, 12 minutes, it just accelerated. Seoul, both games are 22 minutes.
It was a roller coaster. I think the good thing that Golden Gardens take away is not only, yes, playing a slow-paced game, but also responding to a team that wants to take a fight. Yeah. They had moments where Hui was able to take a fight, start the fight initially, or just collapse on what GAM was trying to do. So this is a game that they can look on pretty happily going into the next start of stage 1.
Set game 1, a Mumu game 2. What the hell is he going to play in the next one? We'll find out in a second. Okay, we're about to head down on stage. Let's do a classic NA at MSI.
Let's do it.
You two, over to you. That was awful.
Alright, guys.
I want to reciprocate that.
Let's listen to the Licorice interview.
But thank you very much, guys. I'm joined by Licorice here. Congratulations on your win. Now, I don't know if you know this, but I know you play a lot of Fiora, but you don't actually play into a lot of Fiora. Do you want to guess the last time you played into a Fiora officially in LCS or internationally?
Oh gosh.
Yeah?
I want to say like 20.
That's a lovely.
That's a trick question. You actually haven't.
Oh.
He has never played against Fiora. That's crazy.
In the academy days. So what was
Are you ready for your top lane lesson? Bin breathes heavily. Zeus nods nervously. Broken blade sighs. Doran dry heaves. Fudge gasps for air. Yes, Licorice, they say in unison.
So I wasn't ever really worried about it.
Now, it was a clean 2-0 today. You guys, I think a lot of people would doubt you in your region. And then even when you managed to qualify for MSI, I think people still had a lot of doubts. Even going into this game, the expectation was very much, oh, it could go both ways. But you've done that 2-0 now. Do you feel like you've silenced those doubters?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say I'm a little.
Honestly, this was some legit good games from Golden Guardians.
Why?
Just, you know, like, let's just say practice hasn't been going super optimally, but I think we showed that, like, we can show up on stage, and we've always been a really good stage team, so I feel really confident playing more.
I'm surprised to hear that, because I've heard
Right back, guys.
bugs that the NA and LEC teams are doing really well in scrims. Is that not true?
I don't know.
You're not going to be able to leak anything. Okay, I tried. Why do you think a lot of people have been doubting you guys? What's the reason?
I mean, part of it is just like we have a lot of players who haven't had a lot of success recently, and also like the org we're under also hasn't had a lot of success, but we're looking to turn that around, so hopefully we do that.
And speaking of the successes, you know, you're not a stranger to international tournaments and also making it deep in international tournaments as well. Do you feel like personally you are once again reaching your best?
Not yet. I'm saving that for later.
Yeah? Okay, a super quick last question. You have never played against an LPL team in a best of 3, so what do you think is going to happen in this one?
There's going to be a lot of fighting, I think. A lot of brawling, a lot of skirmishes, and hopefully we come out on top.
That's the kind of game we like to watch. Anyway, so thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to toss this back to Law and the Desk to close out the show.
Thank you so much, Insu, for that Verizon post-game interview. Now let's take a few minutes to close out the day before we look ahead the day for tomorrow. Licorice on stage was just saying that practice was not optimal for them. Didn't feel that way.
I actually bumped into their GM Inero last night. I was asking him about it, and he said the same thing. But he also said that's just true for the team in general. Even when they were doing well in NA, there were times where they would have rough scrims, but then do fine on stage. So I think they are the opposite of the scrim buff team.
Business as usual then, but great start, honestly, for the Golden Guardians. Really dominant one. GB, what did you think about this?
You should have seen Mark when they won the game.
I know, yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be
he was absolutely off the chair. When that pentakill came through, he was just jumping up. I thought, you know, the game was really good by GG.
Is this just like the EU thing you guys do is just make things up?
But that was exactly what happened.
Trevor did the exact same thing. Quick shot was like,
you jumped in your chair. I saw it. I was next to you.
Quick shot also said that I predicted this to be a 2-1 series. I said that maybe Golden Guardians would throw the tournament a bone.
And that's true.
And yeah,
that's true, but you did jump in your chair.
Yeah, because we have to go do the show.
Right, okay, fair enough. So that was not the reason.
I think we just want to lower expectations we have from our teams so we don't get disappointed. But here, honestly, great start. Amazing to see Licorice in that form, neutralizing the Fiora. It was a great game, really controlled from their side.
Yeah, and to get back at your point as well, I was actually a big fan of the way that Golden Guardian was navigating the team fight. I think Hui's job here was hard because you decided to pick Amumu into Brom. So the only thing you could do is just send yourself in there, hope for the best afterwards. But the way that his teammates navigated the team fight, and specifically Goru and Stixie, that was just immaculate. Really well played by them too.
Yeah, I think both of us were panicking in the draft a little bit, seeing the Amumu locked into Braum, Orianna, Wukong, plenty of disengaged. Your team doesn't have that much follow-up engaged. You're not really team fight comp, but he played very well. And I think the overall level of aggressiveness is something that, you know, sometimes as North American fans we don't see. And I think that seeing River have his initial invade go bad, lose his flash, but then keep finding attempts to try and make plays happen, even though they weren't the cleanest, it speaks to Golden Guardians' mindset and how they want to play the game is a lot more proactive than some teams we typically sent.
And I'm really happy because I was looking forward to seeing what side of the Golden Guardians coin we would get at MSI today, and I think it's a good victory for Moral and for the rest of the tournament. Now let's take a quick look at how Group A played out today. 2-0 twice.
Wow.
Very more one-sided than yesterday, though.
I mean, the games today were super fast. Did you ever find out if which one was the fastest?
So I think BLG R7 was the fastest. It was a 26 and a 24-minute game for about 50. Golden Guardians was 28 and 26.
Okay, so close.
Yeah, pretty close between the two teams. Yesterday, obviously, both teams ended up losing inhibitor turrets in the winning series. So this time around, it was very clean by both BLG and Golden Guardians. Very, very fast day, but that does mean that we're going to hopefully start setting up for some closer series through the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, and an interesting series coming up tomorrow as well. But which players stood out for you in this second series? I think we have to give props to Huhi, especially.
I would completely agree with you. I think he played phenomenally in both games as well. His initiations was on point. Set game, absolutely stunning. It's a good matchup into the Nautilus. He made the best of it. Second game, it's a Mumu into Brom. It's really not that nice, especially not when your team fight isn't, or your own composition is not really the same comp that want to dive in with you, but kind of wait around for it. So I think that, for me, Huhi has been a phenomenal player today.
1+ player of the series, then, Marks?
I absolutely agree. I thought he was very good, especially like you said in the second game. He had 100% KP through the very early portion of the game. I'm not quite sure if he maintained it the whole way through. Though I gotta say, Stixxay getting a pentakill made me be like, how quickly can we maybe change this one over to Stixxay? But I do think ultimately it does go over to Huhi.
I was gonna say, what do you value more, right? The consistency throughout the entire game. I guess Stixxay had that too. It's a close call because pretty much every member on Golden Guardians had great performances today. So, you know, it's a hard choice, but I think Huhi, you know, great initiator.
And I think he showed a lot of why people should be scared of him in this tournament is having a very deep champion pool, the Amumu being broken out. He got a Rel ban in this game as well with the Tristana locked in. Obviously, GAM did their homework, saw that was a combination that Golden Guardians was able to win with earlier, but he just shows that he can play tough matchups and he can play a lot of different roles.
I would say though as well, it felt like GAM wasn't really showing up as GAM usually is today. It wasn't really their champions they ran with in the first game, and then when they finally locked them in the second game, they never really got the ball rolling. They're always behind on the objective stacking on the Drakes once again, but also so much more credit to Golden Guardians as a unit because they were on point with those Draken every single game.
Yeah, on point on the macro side, on point with the champions they brought, their approach to draft as well, which is going to be interesting looking at their next matchup against VLG. No, don't say it. Don't say it. Let's take a look at the schedule, if we can please, because we're going to open up the day tomorrow with PSG versus G2, followed up. Correcting this, I'm sorry, BLG versus GG as the first matchup, and G2 versus PSG as the second matchup. Any predictions here we can have on the desk?
Well, do you wanna go first?
I'll go first, and I'll say something a little contentious maybe. I was not particularly impressed with BLG today. I think the mid lane matchup, the Jason, the Asol game, as well as Bin being really hyped up. He didn't get the typical in-game resources where they're trying to snowball him, but Bong was going pretty toe-to-toe with him. I think Elk looked absolutely insane, and I'm very scared going up against him. But if, you know, you can kind of, that feels like the ones, I thought there'd be multiple scary points, I guess is what I'm saying, going into BLG, but I feel a little bit better after seeing that series.
Yeah, I mean, I can echo the sentiments to some regard for sure. I still think BLG is for sure the favorites coming in, but I think Golden Guardian on a good day where you have Licorice who can absorb a matchup like we potentially just saw today with Renekton into the Fiora. I have high hope for Gory as well into Yagao because I think Yagao was probably the most lackluster member in the matchup against R7, you know, getting killed by Miro as well. Miro played that well, but, you know, definitely the one where you expected a bit more. But I think the hardest point is for Golden Guardians. What do you do when Huhi is forced to be on the tower? What do you do when you're under attack of Elk and On? Because if they played like they did today going into today's series, which they probably will, you're going to have to contest that bot side, and you're going to have to pull something out of the hat because that's where the battle will be fought.
And about Group B now, G2, PSG.
G2, PSG, I mean,
what do you think?
I feel pretty good for G2.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like we had the luckier draw in terms of, you know, teams pulling out here.
We say that, but we almost lost to Loud the first game, so...
I mean, it's just G2 in the end, right? We
Classic
have to,
G2,
we have to make it that way. It has to be spicy. I do think as well, though, if that's the kind of level you show up with, that G2 showed up with against Loud in game 1,